You can go ahead and start. Jason, do you want to start it off then?
Yeah, I started out since we're in
Wait.
the location.
Yeah, just focus on it for right now. Y'all ready to do this?
Better be good, Jason.
What's going on, guys? Epic Podcast, back at you. Another week, another day, new guests, new host, new location, beautiful skies, rainy days. You ready to get on with it?
I'm ready, bro.
Today, we have...
Alright, so today's guest is a Nass Central High School graduate who, surprisingly, who's been coming to New Life for a brick now. He's known for his shooting abilities. And yeah, let me introduce you to Chandler Pitt.
Seriously, guys. Seriously, guys. You got to clap for me. Thank y'all for having me on this lovely night.
How you doing, bro? Oh my god.
Chilling. Porn. It is porn. It's porn pretty bad. It's leaking through the. It's gonna break open.
But anyway, how you doing, bro?
Man, I've been chilling, man.
You doing good?
Came to church tonight.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Class, but
Staying out of trouble?
yeah, trying.
You skipped class today?
Yeah, but this is more important podcast time, so gotta do what we gotta do, man.
I don't know if I respect it. You need the school.
I need the school, but
It works. So, Jason, you want to start off with the questions?
How's your day been going today?
it's been pretty good. Woke up, got some food in my system, went to my HVAC class, took a test, failed that with like a 46. But I didn't study, so that's not my fault. Then, I went Chick-fil-A with a lemon shell and beef course, so, ate that. And then, yeah.
Same question. You got a favorite color?
Oh yeah, blue.
Why is that your favorite color?
Because of Duke, bro. Come on, man. Come on.
That's right. Alright, and all-time favorite shoe? Yeah, I know you're not a shoe head. You see your feet. So.
Probably some black Air Force.
Black Air Force?
What's a free?
Yeah, I used to get those back in the days.
That's your favorite shoe. Like, if you were to buy a shoe right now, well, you had all the money in the world.
Oh, well, no, probably some Hey Dudes, man, honestly. I love my Hey Dudes.
That's crazy.
Hey Dudes, man. So simple. Just slip them on, man.
I do like Hey Dudes, but my Yeezy slides are coming in. That was about to have to take over for the Hey Dudes, bro. I'm not even going to wear
You
them.
size aren't comfortable. I can't make out. Can't lie.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I got mine for a better price, though. Don't matter. But he got his things from courtside. Dropped like,
Walked out the store with them in hand,
how much?
a little bit, just $225.
Crazy.
A little overpriced. I can't admit.
See me? I got mine off StockX after taxes and handling and all that crap. I won $193, I think. So better price.
Yeah, that's a better price, man.
But first question I have for you is, how did you graduate high school, bro?
All right, that's what a lot of people have been talking about.
Start from the beginning, like your grades from the beginning.
Like from freshman year. All right, so I went in probably freshman year. I was like, I'm gonna do a smack job these 4 years.
yeah,
probably
actually going like that.
No, I didn't go like that. No. My mindset was completely different. Going in, hang out with the wrong crowd and stuff. Didn't really have my mindset on school at that point. I wanted the smartest of classes. So I cut up a lot probably for my freshman year. Past like.
You didn't know us then, right?
No, I didn't know. Well, I knew you. We had gym like
Yeah.
fourth period. So
You're right. Yeah.
we didn't.
We didn't talk that much then.
No, we didn't talk that much at all. Actually.
Senior year y'all did?
No, freshman.
Oh, freshman.
Yeah, no, but freshman year didn't do too hot. Sophomore year, I didn't do too hot either. I went in with the mindset. I told everybody, I'm gonna go in this year doing so good that was gone by like the second week of school. And junior year I actually did pretty decent, but that's because COVID hit and we could cheat on everything. So I made about 70s or higher in my classes. And then
Wait,
senior-
so from freshman year up until junior year, I think, isn't that what you're at?
yeah, freshman up junior.
Did you fail any classes?
Oh yeah, I failed probably about.
Oh yeah.
I'd say in that minimum time about 5.
5.
But I made up.
Like half of your classes.
I know it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then shoot, after junior year, you know, well, I met y'all junior year. Like, I started hanging out with y'all junior year. Started coming to church. I got saved and stuff, which I'm thankful for. And senior year, you know, just went downhill.
Well, you see, seeing as you passed, like by the skin of your teeth, like what are your goals? Like, all right, you're out of high school, you're about to go into, you're in the real world now. I know you're in college, so like, what are your goals? Like, what do you plan on doing?
Well, you know, my main goal is to get in the HVAC business, but I gotta, you know, get that motivation back to do my work because, you know, I had this one girl helping me. You know, she gone. And then I'm like, bruh, like she helped me with so much of this work, and I'm sitting here by myself. I'm like, man, how do I do this? I'm looking at the answers, and I'm like, I mean, not the answers, the questions. I just can't think, like, figure it out.
It's not like the second week.
I know it's the second week, and like the first day I walked into class, it was like already like 4 papers for me to do.
Well,
like,
you might be struggling because you're skipping. Like,
I
how
am.
often do you actually go to school? Well, you've been in for 2 or 3 weeks, right?
I've been in about 2 or 3 weeks, and I'll probably say every class I've been to probably 4 or 5 times. And I think each class.
How many times you go a week? It's like in a week you're supposed to go?
Is it Monday through Friday?
Yeah, Monday through Thursday I'm supposed to go to English.
Oh,
I'll go to that class like 2 days out of that. And then math, I'll probably skip that the most because I can't stay focused now. I walk in there, everybody's so quiet.
What math is it?
It's like DMA 10.
You know what that is?
It's easy.
I know it's easy math. Like I
It's like
started
high school math.
No, bro, I started off with like the first 3 things making a 90 and above. But then we got into like this decimal stuff, and I was just like, bro, what is this? And everybody's sitting there getting it right.
What is it, like multiplication or?
It's like decimal. It could be like multiplication, division. Like I don't.
Dividing with decimals and
Yeah,
stuff?
like dividing decimals and ratios and stuff. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, like I'm used to Jenna sitting there helping me. I'm like, bro, okay, do it. So I'll just like, you know, I'll try to finesse the system and get on math way.
Like in college, don't if you get caught like doing that mess, like you get like kicked out.
Yeah, you don't. Well, I mean, it depends on.
Maybe on a test. They don't care about homework.
I know, like if you're writing like a paper or something, like they're fast.
Oh yeah, no, paper's different. Yeah.
No, they would give you a 0. They say they just give you a 0 right there.
They want to like kick you out of class or nothing.
No, not my teacher. She never said that.
But what about so you said your English and math. What about the HVAC class? You took HVAC.
HVAC, I've probably been there the most. Like,
wait, is that's not your 3rd class, is it? Like your 9th class?
No, that's my first class in 8. That's only on Monday and Wednesday though. So I'll hit that. Yeah.
Alright. So what's like your average day? Like, how about when you're going to school? What's your average day?
When I'm going I'm going to school,
Yeah.
like getting ready to go to HVAC.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this is how it starts. I get up, bro. I take Connor to school. I don't want to get up, like at all. I'm like, do I really need to go to class today? And like some days I'm like, no, I'm chill, go spend sleep. And I'll take him to school and I'll be like, all right, you know, I need to go to class. So I'll go to class, I'll sit in there, and however long they hold us, you know, which can be like 45 to an hour, the whole class period, I'll stay. Then I'll go back home and I'm like, see, that's where it gets me. I'll go back home like, bro, I just do not want to drive all the way back up there to the school and go. But
Why don't you what time's your class at, your first one?
from 8 to 10, and then I got a class from 10:30
Why
to 12.
didn't you drive back home if his
Yes,
school
30.
starts at 7:30?
Well, because half the days I don't even drive him to school with a shirt on or shoes, because I'm just waking up.
Maybe you can change that about your schedule and getting up earlier.
Wait, so do you go back home during your first, like in between your first and second?
Well, it depends on, like, if I'm hungry, I'll just go get food. But I mean, if I'm feeling
That's
a little
30 minutes.
if I'm feeling a little good about myself, you know, I'll send it home, and I'll try to get my brain to send me back to school.
That's 30 minutes. By the time you get home, you should be going back to school.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's just a waste of gas at that point. And you know gas ain't cheap.
Gas is not cheap at all. I know, you know, we could blame that on.
Well, what about your working situation? So,
Oh, Sundrop.
yeah,
Oh well, man. I mean, that's going pretty decent. You know,
is it?
I was the best employee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Until someone came along. Not saying any names, but he knows who he is.
So like, how often do you work now?
Well, shoot, I think last one worked about 2 weekends ago. But I'm working Saturday, so I'm gonna get about $100 that day.
You trying to do something Saturday? Huh? You trying to do something Saturday?
I'm doing something that night.
What about that
like
money?
instead of working, you just come hang
Oh
out.
no. See, I gotta make some money, man. My bank getting up.
Yeah, you've been spending so much, bro.
I've been spending a lot, bro. Doing a lot of stuff.
What do you think you're actually gonna go through with, like, back to the HVAC? Do you think you're actually gonna go through with it?
If I can get my mind in the right place, I feel like I can. But my mind
What's
is
holding you back?
shoot. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. Like, I'll get called up. Hey, bro, let's go do this, that. I'm like, no, man. But then I'm like, you know what? Yeah. Like, I'll just go do it. And then I don't even do the work at that point.
Yeah. You gotta learn to say no, Chandler.
Like, what? The other night, I told Jenna I left from EC. I was like, look, I'm going home and I'm gonna do some work. And then
Gosh.
went home and Auburn called me. He was like, yo, we're pulling up, Ellis. Run the game. And I'm like, all right, bet.
Well, if you have work, you knew you had work to do.
Cause I'm like, cause in my brain I'm like, I can either sit there and do work, or I can like hang out for a bit. So I'm like, all right, I'll do that.
Not worth it. Anyway, after that, you went home, went back to sleep, or just went straight to sleep.
No, I went out with Madison and then.
Oh my god.
So about like.
So
2.
you came back home and then went back out.
No, like yeah, pretty much.
Oh
Cause
my
like,
gosh.
yeah, cause what you left early, didn't you? Or something.
To go where?
Like where y'all were at my house.
That's a camera.
Oh, shoot, that is a
So,
Well,
Where we get? Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know what you're talking about.
away from all that, then. Okay, what we got next? Oh yeah, basketball. So that's how like you and me really first met. Cause
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember in middle school, like during gym, we would play. Like it wasn't often, but sometimes we
Yeah,
like
yeah,
be
yeah.
in the gym and we played like with each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's like when I first met you. So, I mean, I didn't know you like that, but
Yeah, I did. Yeah, we didn't really know each other until like end of sophomore year.
But ever since then, I mean, I've always known you as a freaking shooter.
Yeah, I've been like growing up. I was real into basketball. Like I'll probably say around 2014 is when I like got into it so like heavily. And
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, what got you into it? Basketball.
Well, my dad was like a crazy Duke fan.
Oh, really?
And I was like, I didn't really watch it with him because I was like, at that age, I was like, nah, I'm not really into it right
Yeah.
now. Then, we went to the national championship one year, and then after
That's
that,
probably crazy,
it's just
wasn't
like, I'm a diehard fan now, bro. Like I can't miss a game or I flip out.
Yeah, he's the first Duke fan. Like everyone else has been Carolina,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're the first
Yeah.
Duke fan
First
that we've
Duke
ever
fan.
had on the podcast.
And we've had a lot of Duke hate on this podcast.
I know I've seen some videos.
Not good.
No, it ain't good at all.
Well, if you had to say something to all the Carolina fans that are watching right now, what are you saying to them?
Oh, all right. It's a sweep next season, 2-0. UNC is gonna try to make that run, but they ain't gonna get far in that tournament. I got them going out second round. They talk about how they beat us 81-77 in the Final Four, but they still didn't win the Natty, so lost by 3. After they blew the biggest lead, and Kansas ended up coming back down like 15.
So you got Duke winning this
Oh,
year?
I got Duke winning all the way next season.
Alright. Oh yeah. What was it?
Clip it. Go back to this if it happens.
You be the first one to call it.
No, yeah, I'll be the first one to call it.
All right. Well, how'd you get so good at shooting? Because that's literally your specialty. That's what everyone knows you by.
I would honestly probably say Cliff, my cousin. I had a horrible shot. It was still going in, but I used to shoot like this.
Ugh.
I know, it's ugly, bro.
Well, when you were younger, like
Yeah, I was like up to like 14. And then Cliff told me, he was like, if I ever change it, center my hand in the ball, shoot.
So that would be your tip.
Yeah, it was my tip, yeah. And just keep the ball locked in. Yeah, it was locked in. Keep the follow through good. And Cliff told me to do that. And I started that like 2017. Took me like a year and a half to get it down. And,
See, because you would just be throwing shots up. You just throw it up and it'll just, in there, just drop straight. Nothing but net.
yeah, it's
I don't understand it. I never understand it.
now it's kind of like a habit now. To like, I'll know when it goes in because like when it releases from my hand, it feels good. So I'm like, I'm like, I know it's going in, or it's either gonna hit back in the rim.
Well, I won't say I'm a terrible shooter, but my shot is not like it don't have art to it. That's what everyone's always told me. It don't have art.
Yeah, like if you're a pretty like decent shooter for mid range, but if you had more art, you'd be
Like
out
splash
there.
it.
Yeah, you'd be splashing.
Because everyone says like when I shoot, it's just like straight.
Yeah,
like,
you
he jumps,
shoot
he just
like-
throws it
yeah.
at the goal.
It goes straight
hit
down.
bad
I'm
guy.
like, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what I need. Like if I need to work on like throwing it up or what. I don't know.
You just raise it up.
That's what I need to work on. If I
Get a higher arc, you be.
I don't know how to shoot. I guess yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
straight.
your shot's flat.
I don't know. I've never like been taught how to shoot. I guess I just played, and that's how
Yeah,
it
I
came
mean,
natural.
shoot.
That's how it came natural to me. But like, were you not naturally a good shooter, or have you always been a good shooter?
I would say I've always been a pretty good shooter. Even like growing up, like I played second grade, I played upward, and I was I was shooting pretty good back then. But my dad was like amazing at hooping.
Oh yeah.
Like could jump.
You play in high school?
To my
Your
dad. Nah, I didn't.
He ain't playing like
no.
no.
Him and
Like-
Cliff would like do like pickup games with random people and stuff. And
Did Cliff ever play?
no, he didn't. Which they both probably should have.
Yeah, they missed opportunities, bro.
Oh yeah.
Well, next question up. Where did your relationship with God start? Like, at what point did you meet God and knew you wanted to follow Him?
I would honestly say probably like October of 2020? When did I start coming? 2020, 2021?
Probably it was before COVID, right? I think it was before COVID.
Before COVID.
It was
Yeah.
probably like 2020.
Yeah. So like yeah,
2019
I was playing shoot. I knew God, but
Like you've always known, like
well, I don't know how to say it. It's like I knew He was, but I wasn't like. I thought when I died, since I don't know how to say it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting a brain fart. How do you? I don't know. Just regard what I said. So basically, all right. So October 2020, I was playing the game with I think you, 2K or something. Me and Schrader were in there, and we were like, we're just gonna go to church, see what it's about and stuff. And
Oh, yeah, he said he'll pull up. You pull up.
yeah, that's what he said.
Schrader
And,
said?
Yeah.
and Schrader ended up picking me up. That's before I had my license. And we came here, and like I think it was a Wednesday night, and
that's how everyone starts the Wednesday nights.
yeah, and it was pretty fun, man. Like we talked and stuff, and I just started coming more and more. And I remember,
Did it start off like you just coming because like you were having a good time?
yeah, I was having a good time, man. And like me and Schrader both were having a good time, and then I'd say shoot, one day we were in the sanctuary, and he was like, come down here, if you want to get saved, know Christ. And I rose my hand, but I didn't go down there because I was like scared and stuff. So
Yeah,
I
it was
felt,
like when you told everyone like close their eyes and stuff.
and he said, and I was like, I think I was the only person who was like that one person that rose their hand, come down here, and I didn't. And I felt bad the rest of the day because we went to Miss Jessica's after, and I felt so bad.
We used to always go there after.
Kept saying that was fun. And then I went home that night, got on my knees, and I asked God in my life. And,
Ever since then?
Ever
since then?
you said what?
Ever since then, you're just like never the same. Like was that like a big change?
That
for
was
you,
a
like?
big change in my life, honestly. Like, trying to stop what I was doing
Yeah.
and stuff and turn from that, which was hard. But, I could tell people were looking at me like my other friends are like, oh, bro, I'm like, changing. I was like, yeah.
Yeah. You started hanging around like a different group of people too.
Yeah, I started hanging
Or,
around
like a lot different.
Yeah, different group and stuff.
So, fast forward to the day that you got baptized.
Mhm.
Like, well, did anything like when you got baptized that day? Like, what did anything change? Like, was there any like huge change that day?
Honestly, when I got baptized, I was so happy. I was like, yeah, I'm finally like.
Yeah, I remember how proud you were.
I was extremely happy. But I mean, it kind of like stuff kind of changed, I guess. I mean, I was still like on the right path with God after I got baptized and stuff. But just keeping that connection with Him, keeping Him close to me.
Yeah. Well, that's perfect because the next question is, like, what do you do to stay connected to God? Like, how do you just like how do you stay?
Well, I think the most important thing is like reading your Bible, getting in the Word, praying. Trying to stay away from all the like negative stuff and all that.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Just separating yourself from
Yeah,
it.
it's a big thing.
and even me like struggling reading the Bible and stuff, which I don't like reading, but you know, it's hard to sometimes just sit down and take time to do that. But it's something we all need to do and work on, is like sitting down and you know, getting in His Word, reading the Bible, praying, you know, just even like the little basic stuff. That's stuff we gotta do.
That's the main thing.
2 more questions to end it off. First one, how has life changed since you've become a Christian?
Shoot.
You dedicate your life to God. You're like, God, I want to follow you, and I want to give my life to you.
Well, it got better, and like, you know, I was focusing on Him, like, my anxiety was gone, kind of, like depression and stuff. I was at peace. Even when like stuff like bad was happening, I was just at peace at that point. Then I said, got over the wrong crowd again, so kind of went downhill.
Yeah, you're working back to get right.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. It's tough, but because I got all these feel like strongholds right now that's holding me.
Yeah,
I want to do the right thing, but it's like I do the wrong thing. And like even I talked to Jessica about that. Like she always sends me that verse. It's like I think I'm trying to figure out which one. I think it's in Romans or something. I don't know if it is or not, but it's like you want to do the right thing, but you do the wrong thing. I don't know which verse it is, but that's always helped me kind of try to like be better.
Yeah.
So that verse sticks out to me.
Yeah. You can hold yourself accountable, but you can always get better. You know right from wrong.
Yeah.
So we've always told you.
No, yeah. I know right from wrong. Like I know the stuff that I do is wrong, and like I shouldn't do it, but
glad you have a relationship with God.
oh yeah, that's like the
It'll
main
get-
thing.
Yeah, and we're all growing. We're all young. We're all trying to grow. But Jason, you have any more questions?
No.
All right. Well, I already asked you your Bible verse. Any words of inspiration that you want to just share to anyone that may be like maybe battling something that you're battling with or anything.
Just always stay close to God. You know, put Him first in your life. Don't care what other people say. You know, and you know life gets tough, but you just gotta keep pushing, and try to always stay on course to do the right thing, and all that, and yeah, just keep God first.
All right. Respect it. Well, any questions from anyone out there?
No.
No questions? Good?
Chandler, why do you not work for, bro?
All right, so did can we get a little while right quick?
Sure.
All right, so that's my employee right there. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He used to work for me at one point.
Chandler,
But like I've been taking off more honestly because like I just I want Vaz to get the hours in because he needs it more.
No, you want to take off because your cousin's in the hospital. Your cousin's in the hospital. You want to take off?
Well, I'm pretty sure I got one cousin somewhere in the hospital.
I got Steve calling me saying, bro, Chandler, you gotta get fired for real, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? You gotta be Chandler's boss. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, bet.
Dang. Don't listen to a word he's saying.
I mean, this is the person that's easy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
This is the
you're not lying. You're not lying.
I mean,
I respect the man with Yeezys.
Yeah, I can too.
I might just cop some Yeezys to flex on Vaz.
dude, you ain't coming up easy. You work like once a month.
Yeah, go.
Come
I
on,
was on my
man.
head.
Hey.
Say something else about Steve now. Say something else.
We can't put Steve out there on the spot. He gonna see that video.
Oh, yeah, you can't put Steve. Nah, Steve.
Y'all need to show it to him just so he can see this part about him saying that there wasn't someone at the hospital.
I'm trying to say that you work harder than me. I got Steve and Trey saying my routes are top tier. And
My
you're
route-
doing
my
half-
route stopped here also.
I worked around with you, and you like half-tailed that jank. Like you didn't even fill up as much as you did.
Well, because I was giving you experience.
What the freak? My stores were top tier all the time.
You
Alright,
know,
well, y'all can argue about this later. Y'all's job situations. But that's all we got for today. Appreciate you coming on. This episode's all over the place.
Yeah, you know what, man. Oh, sorry about that, sir.
But yeah, thanks for coming on. Thanks for sharing a little bit about yourself.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, very last second. We're supposed to have 2 girls on. We've been asking people have been asking us to have girls on. So we have 2 girls lined up whenever they can get on. We'll see what happens. But oh yeah, also we took a week off. Hope y'all didn't miss us too much. But we're back, and hopefully next week we'll have the episode with the 2 girls supposed to have on, Briley and Grayson. So other than that, it's been Chandler, Jason, Lil Trejo, and see you next week. Peace.
Yeah.
With all of the
Start
slugs.
short and uncontrollable.
Okay.
So all over
Run
the
that
place.
video
Yeah.
back. We got here with Matt.
And up to no good.